Question 1. Work out 12 squared divided by open bracket 1/3 plus square root of 36 close bracket. We start with powers and roots. 12 squared is 144, and the square root of 36 is 6. Now, add inside the brackets. 1/3 plus 6 equals 19/3. Dividing by a fraction means multiply by its reciprocal. So 144 divided by 19/3 becomes 144 times 3/19. Multiply to get 432/19. This is the exact value. Question 2. Measure the shortest distance from point P to the line and give your answer in millimeters. The shortest distance is the perpendicular from P to the line. Drop a perpendicular from P to the line. Now measure this perpendicular segment on the printed paper with a ruler. Convert centimeters to millimeters by multiplying by 10. For example, if you read 2.5 centimeters, that is 25 millimeters. Question 3. The vector column 3, -7 translates point A to point B. What vector translates B back to A? Reverse both components. Change +3 to -3, and change -7 to +7. So the required vector is column -3, 7. Question 4. The attendance for a rugby match is 8,400 to the nearest 100. Part A. Minimum possible attendance. Half the rounding unit is 50, so the minimum is 8,400 minus 50, which is 8,350. Part B. Maximum possible attendance. Up to 49 above still rounds down, so the maximum is 8,400 plus 49, which is 8,449. Question 5. A school year has 78 students. 26 wear glasses. A quarter of the students who wear glasses are left-handed. 30% of the students who do not wear glasses are left-handed. Let GB wears glasses and L be left-handed. We draw a Venn diagram for G and L. First, glasses and left-handed is 1/4 of 26, that is 6.5. Students without glasses equals 78 minus 26 equals 52. 30% of 52 is 15.6, so left-handed without glasses is 15.6. Only glasses is 26 minus 6.5 equals 19.5. Outside both is the remainder. 78 minus the 3 filled regions equals 36.4. Now part B. A left-handed student is chosen at random. Find the probability this student wears glasses. Total left-handed equals 6.5 plus 15.6, which is 22.1. Favorable are left-handed who wear glasses, which is 6.5. Probability equals 6.5 over 22.1. This simplifies to 65 over 221, and then to 5 over 17. Question 6 Part A. Complete the time series graph from the table. First, we set up axes for years on the horizontal and number of workers on the vertical. The first 4 points from 2015 to 2018 are already plotted. Now, we will plot the remaining 4 points. After that, we connect all consecutive years with straight line segments. Question 6 Part B. Estimate the number of workers in 2023. From 2021 to 2022, the increase is 4 workers. We will project a similar increase to 2023. Mark the year 2023 with an estimated value of 84 workers and draw a dashed extension from 2022. Question 7 Part A. A right cone with radius 5 centimeters, perpendicular height 12, and slant height 13. The curved surface area formula is pi times r times L, where L is the slant height. Beth used 12 instead of 13. That is the mistake. We draw the cone and label R equals 5, H equals 12, and L equals 13. Show the correct formula. Show Beth's substitution using 12 and highlight the 12 as wrong. Question 7 Part B. Adam estimates the area of the base using pi approximately 3. The base is a circle, so area equals pi r squared. Substitute r equals 5. Replace pi with 3. Compute 3 times 25 equals 75 square centimeters. Question 7 Part C. Beth uses pi approximately 3.14. Is her estimate more than or less than Adam's? Because 3.14 is bigger than 3, and the area equals pi times r squared, Beth's area is larger. Tick the option more than. Question 8. Solve the linear equation 7x minus 22 equals 4x minus 29. Bring x terms to the left. Subtract 4x from both sides. 3x minus 22 equals negative 29. Now bring constants to the right. Add 22 to both sides. 3x equals negative 7. Finally divide both sides by 3. X equals negative 7 over 3. Question 9. Express the living room area 26 as a fraction of the kitchen area 16.4 in simplest form. Start with 26 over 16.4. Remove the decimal by multiplying top and bottom by 10. Both numbers are even. Divide by 2. Both are even again. Divide by 2 once more. We obtain 65 over 41, which is simplest. Recap. We completed the time series and estimated 2023 as 84 workers. We identified Beth's mistake and computed Adam's base area estimate as 75 square centimeters. Beth's estimate is larger. We solved x equals negative 7 over 3 and simplified the fraction to 65 over 41. Question 10 Part A. Represent negative 2 is less than x and x is less than or equal to 4 on the number line. Solution. We draw the number line. Place an open circle at negative 2 because it is not included. Place a closed circle at 4 because it is included. Shade the segment in between to show all numbers between them. Question 10 Part B. Solve the inequality 5y minus 14 is greater than 11. We isolate y step by step. Add 14 to both sides. That gives 5y greater than 25. Now divide both sides by 5. We get y is greater than 5. Question 11. Describe fully the single transformation that maps shape A to shape B. It is an enlargement. The scale factor is 1/2 because a matching side on B is 2 units, while the corresponding side on A is 4 units. 2 over 4 equals 1/2. The center of enlargement is the point 4, negative 7. So, enlargement, scale factor 1/2, center at 4, negative 7. Question 12. A sector has radius 12 centimeters and angle 60 degrees. Find the length of the arc in terms of pi. The formula is angle over 360 times 2 pi r. Substitute 60 degrees and 12. 60 over 360 simplifies to 1/6. 1/6 times 2 pi times 12 equals 4 pi centimeters. So the arc length is 4 pi centimeters. Question 13. Complete a labeled drawing of the pentagon A, B, C, D, E. We will place the rectangle with A at 0,7, B at 0,0, C at 6,0, and D at 6,7. These satisfy AB equals 7, BC equals 6, and AB is perpendicular to BC, with AB parallel and equal to DC. The area of rectangle ABCD is 6 times 7, which is 42 square centimeters. The pentagon area is 54, so triangle ADE must have area 12 square centimeters. Its base AD is 6. Using 1/2 base times height equals area, we get 1/2 times 6 times h equals 12. So h equals 4. With one line of symmetry on x equals 3, the point E is 4 units above AD at x equals 3. So E has coordinates 3, 11. Final description. A at 0,7, B at 0,0, C at 6,0, D at 6,7, E at 3, 11. the line of symmetry is x equals 3 and AE equals DE. Question 14. We model the costs with two equations. We will solve for C, the price of one chocolate bar, and M, the price of one packet of mints. First, isolate M from the second equation. Now substitute that into the first equation. Expand and simplify. Solve for C. Back substitute to find M. Therefore the costs are 80 pence for a chocolate bar and 50 pence for a packet of mints. Question 15 Part A. We find between which two consecutive integers the square root of 210 lies. List nearby perfect squares. Since 196 is less than 210 and 225 is greater, the root lies between 14 and 15. Question 15 Part B. We compare two values using approximations to show A is less than B. Write the two expressions. Round to easy numbers. Compute the approximations. Clearly A is much less than B, so A is less than B. Question 16. Compare the average age and the consistency from the given medians and interquartile ranges. First, state the data. The cycling club has a higher median, so a higher average age. A smaller interquartile range means more consistent. The cycling club has the smaller spread, so it is more consistent. Question 17. Rearrange to make x the subject of the formula y equals open bracket 3x minus 7 close bracket over x plus 2. Show the starting equation. Multiply both sides by x plus 2. Expand the left side. Collect the x terms on one side. Factor out x. Divide to isolate x. Tidy the fraction. Question 18. A circle has center at the origin and passes through the point 0, 6. Standard form. Left bracket x minus h, right bracket squared, plus left bracket y minus k, right bracket squared equals r squared. Here h is 0 and k is 0. So the formula becomes x squared plus y squared equals r squared. Radius r is the distance from 0, 0 to 0, 6, which is 6. Therefore the equation is x squared plus y squared equals 36. Question 19. B equals 7/4 of A, and C is A increased by 150%. We want C as a fraction of B. Write the relations. A increased by 150% means 2.5, which is 5/2 A. Form the ratio C over B. Cancel A and divide by a fraction by multiplying by its reciprocal. Compute and simplify. Therefore C as a fraction of B is 10/7. Question 20. We are to find A, B, and C from the identity. 5x squared plus ax squared plus bx plus c equals ax squared plus left bracket 2 minus 4x squared, right bracket times left bracket x squared minus 1, right bracket plus x over 2. Expand the product on the right. This introduces a minus 4x to the fourth term, while the left side has degree 2. That mismatch signals a likely misprint. A common intended setup adds 4x to the fourth on the right, so that fourth powers cancel. We proceed with that correction. With the correction, the right side simplifies to 6x squared plus 1/2 x minus 2. Match coefficients with the left side, which is left bracket 5 plus a right bracket x squared plus bx plus c. Solve. 5 plus a equals 6, b equals 1/2, c equals -2. Therefore a equals 1, b equals 1 over 2, c equals -2. Question 21. Prove algebraically that 1.018 repeating equals 56 over 55. Let x equal 1.0181818 and so on. Multiply by 10 to move the non-repeating part. 10x equals 10.1818 repeating. Multiply the original by 1000 to shift one full block 18. 1000x equals 1018.1818 repeating. Subtract the equations to cancel the repeating part, solve for x, and simplify the fraction fully. Hence x equals 56 over 55. Question 22. Find the size of angle x. We are told AP and BP are tangents from the same external point P. The angle at P between the tangents is 24 degrees. Because tangents from the same external point have equal lengths, AP equals BP, so triangle ABP is isosceles. Therefore, the base angles at A and at B are equal. Sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees, so the two equal base angles add to 180 minus 24, which is 156 degrees. Each base angle is 156 divided by 2, which is 78 degrees. By the alternate segment theorem, the angle between a tangent and the chord AB equals the angle in the opposite arc, which is angle ACB, Rx. So x equals 78 degrees. Question 23 Part A. The first three terms of a geometric progression are root 5 over 2, then 5 over 4, then 5 root 5 over 8. Work out the next term. Compute the common ratio or by dividing any term by the previous term. The ratio is root 5 over 2. Multiply the third term by r to get the fourth term. Question 23 Part B. The nth term is open bracket 2 plus root 5 close bracket to the power n. Show that the third term is 26 plus 15 root 5. Compute t sub 3 directly. Use the binomial expansion, a plus b all cubed. Collect like terms. Our exact computation gives 38 plus 17 root 5, which does not match the printed target. This suggests a likely typo in the question text. Question 24 Part A. The numbers 9k minus 7 and 2k squared plus 3 are consecutive integers, with 9k minus 7 being the smaller. Set the larger equal to the smaller plus 1. Rearrange to a quadratic and solve. Only integer k works here, so k equals 3. Then the two integers are 20 and 21. Therefore, the next consecutive integer, the larger of the pair, is 21. Question 24 Part B. Given x is a square number, show that the next square number is x plus 2 root x plus 1. Write x as n squared. The next integer is n plus 1. Square it and expand. Replace n squared by x and n by root x. This gives x plus 2 root x plus 1, as required. Question 25. Show that the value of 6 sine 30 degrees plus 2 cosine 30 degrees minus 4 tangent 30 degrees is an integer. Substitute exact values. Sine 30 is 1/2, cosine 30 is root 3 over 2, and tangent 30 is root 3 over 3. Simplify and combine the radical terms carefully. We obtain 3 minus root 3 over 3, which is not an integer. This indicates a likely typo in the printed question. A common intended variant is 6 sine 30 plus 2 cosine 60 minus 4 tangent 45, which equals 0, an integer. Thank you for watching. Tap like, share, and comment, and then follow and subscribe for more quick problem-solving tips. Let's make maths simple, one video at a time, only on MuyVerse Maths.